Welcome back to Behind the Mind. Today, we're diving deep into something powerful: how to become a real man in a relationship. This isn't about money, looks, or how many women chase you. It's about the essence of masculinity: strength with empathy, confidence with humility, power with control. Women don't crave perfection. What they crave is authenticity. A man grounded in his values, steady in his emotions, and intentional in his love. So let's explore the 11 proven signs women crave in a real man. The kind of man who leaves a mark not just on her heart, but on her soul. Emotional control, the power of calm. Let's start with the most underrated form of masculinity: emotional control. A real man doesn't explode when angry, doesn't beg when rejected, and doesn't crumble when life gets hard. He feels deeply, but he's not ruled by his emotions. When a woman sees you stay calm in chaos, it signals that you can handle pressure, that you're her anchor, not another storm. Imagine this: she's panicking, overthinking, or upset. Instead of reacting with frustration, you remain calm, listen, and reassure her. That small moment builds massive trust, because emotional control says, "You're safe with me." And that safety is what makes her let her guard down. Purpose before pleasure, the core of masculinity. Every high-value man has something he lives for, something that drives him. It could be his career, a creative pursuit, a vision, or a dream. Women can sense when a man has direction. It's magnetic. It shows that his life has meaning beyond seeking validation. When you make your mission your priority, you become more desirable, not less. Why? Because women don't want to be the center of your world. They want to join you in your world. A man without purpose clings. A man with purpose attracts. So chase progress, not people. When your purpose grows, everything else, including love, follows naturally. Boundaries, the language of self-respect. Weak men avoid conflict. Real men set standards. You teach people how to treat you by what you tolerate. If you allow disrespect, constant cancellations, manipulation, or guilt-tripping, you're telling her that her behavior is acceptable. Boundaries don't mean control, they mean clarity. They say, "I know my worth, and I won't settle for less." Ironically, women find men with boundaries more attractive, because deep down, they know that a man who can say no to them can also say no to temptation, chaos, or weakness. Protective, not possessive. There's a big difference between being protective and being possessive. Possessiveness is born from fear. Protection comes from love. A real man doesn't monitor his woman's every move. He trusts her, but he also makes her feel safe, emotionally and physically. It's the way you walk her home at night. It's the way you check in, not because you doubt her, but because you care. You're not threatened by her independence, you encourage it. And that's what makes her depend on you naturally, not forcefully. Consistency, the real form of loyalty. Anyone can be charming for a few weeks, but consistency, that's where most men fail. Women fall for effort, not empty promises. They remember how you made them feel repeatedly, not once. A real man doesn't switch personalities. He's steady emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. Consistency creates emotional security, and when a woman feels secure, she opens up, fully, deeply, passionately. Leadership through action. Leadership isn't about control, it's about guidance. You don't tell her what to do, you show her through your discipline, your mindset, your actions. A real man leads through example, by how he handles stress, finances, relationships, and goals. When something goes wrong, he doesn't point fingers, he takes charge, finds solutions, and keeps the energy grounded. That kind of quiet leadership earns respect, not just from women, but from everyone around you. Confidence without arrogance. Confidence is silent. Arrogance is loud. A confident man doesn't need to prove himself. He knows his value. He compliments others, admits when he's wrong, and isn't afraid to be vulnerable. Confidence says, "I'm enough." Arrogance says, "I need you to think I'm enough." And here's the truth. Women can sense the difference instantly. Confidence draws them closer, arrogance pushes them away. Clear and honest communication. Real men express themselves clearly. They don't hide behind games, ghosting, or manipulation. They say what they mean, and they mean what they say. If something bothers them, they talk about it. If they're falling in love, they express it. Clarity removes confusion, and confusion is the root of most emotional pain. Women crave emotional stability, and nothing builds it faster than clear communication. Accountability, strength in humility. Every man makes mistakes, but not every man owns them. A real man says, "That was my fault, I'll do better." That's maturity, that's growth. Accountability isn't weakness, it's leadership in its purest form. When you take responsibility, you earn respect because it shows integrity. You're not perfect, but you're real. And that's exactly what women crave more than perfection. Inspires growth, not dependence. The best relationships are not about control. They're about empowerment. A real man doesn't dim his woman's light. He helps her shine brighter. He encourages her dreams, listens to her ideas, and pushes her to reach her potential. When a woman grows beside you, she doesn't outgrow you. She bonds deeper with you. Because growth creates attraction that lasts beyond the honeymoon phase. Because she's not just in love with you, she's inspired by you. Self-respect, the foundation of it all. At the end of the day, being a real man starts with self-respect. You can't expect loyalty, love, or peace from others if you don't first give it to yourself. That means taking care of your body, your mind, your energy, and your environment. You don't chase, you attract. You don't beg, you choose. You don't settle, you grow. And when you operate from that level of self-respect, everything changes. You naturally draw women, opportunities, and peace toward you without chasing any of them. Being a real man isn't about dominance or power. It's about balance, being strong but kind, confident but humble, grounded but passionate. Women don't crave perfection. They crave presence, a man who listens, understands, and leads with heart. So start today. Control your emotions, find your purpose, set your standards, and live with self-respect. Because the moment you master yourself, you'll naturally master your relationships. Thanks for watching. If this resonated with you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep insights into the mind, love, and human psychology. This is Behind the Mind. And remember, the greatest project you'll ever work on is yourself.